some instructional tutorials on using the NASA Study app. First, I want to start with how to get going with a visit. We have two types of recruitment possible. There's the telephone or telerecruit and the direct on-site recruitment. I believe for now we're going with the on-site approach only. That's a procedural thing with the study. It's possible that could change. So let's go through how to get going with a participant. So let's say the waiting room has some participants and caregivers for CTAC. They're there for their visit 11, and either they have been given some information somewhere about possibly doing NASA, or we're going to approach them right there and then about NASA. So we would start, and let's say we've approached them, they're interested, so we start with number one from the app home screen right here, CTAC recruitment and scheduling. So we tap that, then we find their PID in the recruitment PIDs. Now keep in mind, I am in practice mode. These are fake PIDs. Once you're in live mode, all the CTAC PIDs will be loaded and you can scroll through and find that. You can also, you can scroll through like that, or if you hit the search button up at the top right there, the magnifying glass, and you type in NS9999 49, if you know the ID, it'll come up just like that, and you can select it from there. Okay, or you can just go back. So let's say this one here, participant 99913 is here. Tells you some information about them. Their primary visit, they have not been scheduled, it's pending. The retest or return visit has not been scheduled, it's pending. What their age is today, so we want to make sure we get that so we can keep our strata or our age bands recruitment in mind. This gender here, 1 is for male, status 1 is positive. They were not part of the neurosub study. Looks like we attempted to contact them a few days ago. And we could look at that if we want. And we also have the original CTAC enrollment date and the day they turn 18. Here, you want to tap the direct on-site recruit button. Okay, actually gives you some instructions about what's going to happen. It's going to create a record for this person saying that they're here and they're ready to go today, right now. So you select the direct on-site recruit. Takes you to this. You want to confirm it's 9913. It's just all that information. It shows you today's date, 13th of January, and the check-in time, which is now. So then we hit continue at the bottom, and we go back to the home page. So now, if you read those instructions, it would say you have to go to number 2 to start a NASA study visit. So we go here, and we find 9913 or 99913. We go here. Basically, that's some information. They're scheduled, and then we can go to the Start Visit button. Now, from here, it's going to take you to the main study dashboard, where you'll do all of your interactions, whether with caregiver or youth, etc., etc. So we hit Start the Visit, and it takes us here. Now we have to then pull in 9913. And we want to confirm we're with 99913, and then we can get going. And the first step before you can do any measures is get consent. Now here, we are just documenting that it has been gotten, and I'll do that now. So once you're here, you can do get consent. This says you didn't select a respondent, but that's okay. Here we just want to document that we've gotten youth and caregiver consent, and then we hit continue, and now we're ready to roll. So here, at this point, you have to then decide if you're working with a youth or caregiver. So if you're the person who's going to be working with the youth, you pull up that, and it starts with the language and handedness question. Okay, and then you just go through that. Now, if you're the caregiver, if you're on a different tablet and you're going to do the caregiver, you're going to go start at the home screen, and you're going to have to do whoever was the person to check them in and start and do that, do consent, or on that tablet, it's sort of you're already there. So if you're the person coming in and you're going to start with a caregiver and the participant's already been checked in, you don't want to go to start a NASA study visit because that visit's already started. You want to go to continue ongoing visit. And when you press continue ongoing visit, you come to the control panel, and then you have to select the right ID, which would be 99913, and then you can do caregiver. And then it'll start taking you through caregiver. And sometimes the buttons are a little bit slow to respond, something we can work on. But for the time being, just if you press it, give it a sec to light up, and then you get ready to go. And you can just see up here, next measure, and you can start there.